Hi, today I would like to quickly show you how to wet sand a joint compound without creating dust. So the first thing first, I'm using lightweight joint compound. That's very important. Don't use heavyweight on a regular joint compound because this will not allow you to have the same results. The second component is good lighting. I'm using this halogen light on the tripod for my camera to get as high as possible to create shadows on the ceiling. Why do we do that? Because when you have a light really high close to the ceiling, you will see the shadows of the ridges of the imperfections where you spackled. Then you can just use the wet sponge to soften those, and you don't have to use a sandpaper, so you're not going to create a dust in a house. So now you can see there's a little ridge. Of course you have to spackle very lightly on very small and thin layers, and I just take a wet sponge and try to soften that. Boom, it disappears, and I don't have to use my sandpaper. Of course you do the same thing on the edges, and I do it very gently, very lightly, not to remove too much. The sponge is just damp, and right here I've just applied more, and as you can see I'm just going to soften that with my sponge, and I'm gonna paint the ceiling with the flat paint, which will cover all imperfections even more. So this area is done, and I don't have to worry about sanding and creating a lot of dust. Another thing that I do, I rotate my light in the opposite direction so I can see the imperfections from different angles. So if you rotate it this way, you create a little shadow, and you climb on top, you're gonna be able to see the different angles. It's hard for me to show that on camera, but once you do it, you're gonna understand what I'm talking about. I hope this technique will help you in your project. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.